I should probably clean this up. These are the bottom shelves that you don't see because they're messy. Hi everyone, it's Sandy, and today I thought I would sit down today, A, because my tripod is being really annoying, and B, I film videos standing up so you guys always see my top shelves, but I thought I'd give some love to my bottom shelves. Today is January 7th and I'm most likely uploading this video tomorrow, so basically it's been 7-8 days of the new year and I haven't finished a book yet. I didn't do a 2016 reading goal video, but I thought I'd talk about some of those goals today in this video. My Goodreads challenge this year is to read 70 books. To some people that may not seem like a lot, but to other people that may seem like a lot. For the past 2 years, my Goodreads challenge has been at 100 books. I feel like I've been reading just to read as many books as I can in a year. In 2015, I almost didn't complete it and I felt really stressed about reading, and I don't like that. Now it's been like 7-8 days of the new year. I just feel really good about reading. Even though I haven't finished any books yet, I'm still reading books. Today, I just wanted to do a simple video talking about the books that I'm currently reading. The first one that I'm reading is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I'm so happy to be reading this book because I read this book for the first time about 2 years ago and I just loved it so much. I've been wanting to reread some of my favorite books for so long. Because of the Goodreads challenge, I don't like the idea of rereading books because they don't really count towards the Goodreads challenge unless you make it count. And I don't want to go through the whole process of changing the dates that I read a book and then writing down the original dates that I read it. But anyways, when it comes to reading this year, I don't want to worry too much about my Goodreads challenge. I just want to enjoy the books that I'm reading. And I figured that I would start the new year by reading one of my favorite books, and that is Fangirl. I've been reading this for the past week. I haven't been rushing to finish it. I could have finished this book in like 1 or 2 days, but I decided to just read whenever I had time and not worry about finishing this book as fast as possible. I'm sure you guys know what Fangirl is about, but if you don't, it follows this girl named Kath who is in her freshman year of college and she likes to write fan fiction. So it basically kind of follows her journey throughout the year. And being a freshman in college myself, it's just so relatable. I think I'm enjoying this book a lot more than I did when I first read it. And that's really hard to say because I loved it the first time that I read it. And reading it for the second time, I still love it, but I think I love it even more. This book just makes me so happy. Picking this book up is what I've been looking forward to throughout the whole week. I wasn't a big fan of the Simon Snow excerpts in this book or reading Kath's fanfiction, but after reading Carry On, even though it's Rainbow Rowell's take on Simon Snow, I just really gotten to know the characters. Even though I read this book before, it's just like brand new to me because I didn't really pay attention to those snippets when I read Fangirl for the first time. I just kind of skimmed through them or sometimes even skipped them entirely. I'm really taking my time when reading this book and I'm just loving every second of it. The next book that I'm currently reading is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, and oh my god, this book is so good. I don't even know where to begin to start describing this book. I suck at describing fantasy books, but I'm going to try. This book takes place in a world where some people have allomancy. Basically, people can have magic, and the magic in this world relates to metals. Joss from Squibbles Read actually contacted me asking if I wanted to host a read-along of this book with her, and I said yes because this book has been on my TBR for the longest time. So we were able to contact a few other people, and we have this small group read-along, and I think it's been really great. I will leave a link of everyone involved in the read-along in the description box below so you can check out their channel or their blog. Brandon Sanderson does such a wonderful job at creating this world and making it so unique. This world is so complex and so well crafted, and I've been reading this book for like 5 days now and I'm on chapter 16 and I'm barely halfway through the book. The thing about this book is that I don't want this book to end, but I also don't want to stop reading it whenever I have to put it down. This book is a slow read, and when I say slow read, I don't mean like it's slow paced or anything, but you just get through it really slowly. And I know it's definitely not just me because some of the other people in the read along have been saying the same thing. It's definitely not a flaw. I love this book. I don't mind that I'm getting through it really slowly. This is the type of book where I don't want it to end, but at the same time I don't want to stop reading. I am loving learning about the different type of metals in this book. There are 8 basic metals, and people who are called mistings have 1 of the 8 basic metals. People who are called mistborns are people who have all 8 elementic powers. I think learning about the metals are so interesting because in order to activate or amplify the power, you drink metals. It's such a cool concept. I think it's really interesting to learn about the metals, seeing what powers they have, and also the disadvantages that come with it. This is a fantasy book, and fantasy books are either like a hit or miss for me. I was kind of scared that I won't like this book or that I would be really confused, but I feel like I have a really good understanding of the world and the magic in it. I do have to admit that at first it was a little bit overwhelming, but the author does such a good job at explaining things. I'm barely halfway through and I know that there will be a lot of crazy things that's going to happen in this book and in the rest of the books as well. Those are the books that I'm currently reading. I don't do these types of videos very often, but I decided that since I'm really loving the books that I'm currently reading, I wanted to talk about them with you guys. I have a Goodreads account that I update pretty frequently, so if you want to continue following what I'm currently reading, then you should add me on Goodreads. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what books you're currently reading, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!